So for the past few years, my wife has been asking me to get Apple CarPlay in her car. And I've had a lot of other things going on, so I put it off, but it was her birthday recently, and so I went out and bought her a new stereo. Ta-da! So I ordered this off Crutchfield, and they're pretty good about giving you all the right parts. I got a steering wheel control adapter and hopefully all the harnesses that I need. So we're gonna pull this existing stereo out today that came with the car and see if we can get this guy up and running. And car audio is one of my passions. If I didn't have to work on my house full time, I would definitely be working on putting a subwoofer system in my truck, and that's definitely still something that I'm gonna do in the future. Yeah, let's get in the car, start pulling out that radio, and we'll go inside, take a look at the harness and the things I got to go with this, and see if we can put this all together. All right, first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and disconnect the negative battery terminal, make sure we don't mess up any of the electronics while we're tinkering around in there. All right, safe and sound, let's do this. All right, I've got my array of little toolies here. Let's see, the first thing we need to pop off is this trim piece here. Okay, try not to break that. All right, then I think this guy just pops out. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, I think the next piece is these trim pieces. Yep, that was easy. No problem. All right, now we got 4 10mm bolts. Don't drop them into the abyss. 2. 3. Uh-oh, got it. Theoretically, oh. I'm gonna put a towel down here so I don't scratch up all of this stuff. Okay, now we got our connectors. We're gonna pop these puppies off. Man, there's a lot of stuff plugged in here. All right, goodbye, old radio. I think we have to save these little clips here, put them on the new trim piece that I got, so we'll pop those off, but I'm gonna take you inside. All right, here's our haul. So we got the new trim piece. We got this thing to hopefully keep the steering wheel controls working. I got this little adapter because this becomes with the USB-C, but this had a USB-A. So let's start with the radio. Ah. There she is. It's a double DIN display, but single DIN. Kind of like that because there's going to be a bunch of cords and stuff that I have to shove in here, so there's a lot less ports on this one than the other one though. Oh boy. And then let's open this guy. Really? I thought it would be bigger.
That's what she said.
Hopefully all the harnesses that we need match up to that thing. Oh my gosh, I'm in over my head. So this side will plug into the car, and then hopefully we adapt to connect to the radio. This is a lot of wires. Well, I'm gonna read some instructions because I'm lost. Okay, so I've got these plugged into here, and I went and I tested these in the car. All of these plug into the car. Now there's a couple spots that don't hook up anymore, but I'm assuming we replaced those. I think one is maybe the antenna and one is the microphone, because this comes with its own little microphone and own little GPS antenna. Now I think it's time to just start trying to line these wires up here and get them connected. I'm gonna have to strip all these. That's gonna be fun. So I think pretty good idea that that goes in there like that. Then I'll plug this in here. And then all of this plugs into the radio, and then this plugs into this. Now I gotta flip these switches to align with the year and make of the car. For new Sony, we're gonna do off, off, on, on. Off, off, on, off. And then for Toyota, it's off, on, off, on. Okay, allegedly that is programmed for the car now. Now the one thing I haven't connected is this parking brake. Figured it out. This is the parking brake indicator. Now you can bypass this apparently, but that's a safety override that we're not gonna do. So it says in the 28 pin connector, looking this way, this one's purple, this one's pink, you put this guy, you put this pin in. Position 15 for all other models, and only the 2013 Sequoia and Tundra get in position number 1. There it goes. Alright, I think I solved my mystery. I don't think there's anything left to do except start soldering. Alright, we're all set up in the best soldering spot I can manage. I've got my Radio Shack soldering iron that I've had for probably, I don't know, 12 years, maybe more. Probably 15. And I did find my heat gun. So we'll be good for the heat shrink. Alright, I think it's about that time. Alright, I think I have everything hooked up. Got the antenna. This, I think I'm just using the camera in. The rest of this stuff goes to amplifiers that I do not have installed. This GPS antenna we're gonna mount under the dash and see how that works. I see a bunch of people on YouTube doing it that way. This will run over to the steering wheel or A-pillar. I think we're ready to go throw this thing in here. Alright, it's now or never. We start plugging in our harness. Let's see what we got here. You go right here. You go right here. Like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The GPS thing. And I saw everybody just mount it like right up here. So that's this pad. Metal plate. Just go through here. Okay. Plug this stuff in. The mic. And there's an antenna thing back here. That needs to be plugged into this. Okay. There we go. Okay. That goes back there with all this stuff. This has to Getting all my wires pushed in. All right, I would like to try it before I buy it. I'm gonna put the battery back on. Guessed it accidentally. Okay, here goes nothing. I'll do this later. First try, baby! Now let's see if we can get these controls working. No way! Look at that! I'm gonna see if Bluetooth works now. Actually, maybe let's put the thing in, because I'm ready for it to be a night.
Now what?
Pull up your phone and let's see if we can get the CarPlay going. Home, Bluetooth, connect. All right, see what can you play something? This is up and down.
Which one?
This volume plus and minus.
Okay. I missed my knob.
I know, but you got a dial and you got hand controls and this mutes it, look. It's pretty nice.
What do these do? What's that?
That was get your radio back in tonight.
That's on my own page.
What do you think? CarPlay.
I love it. It's very cool. So if I were to hit this, call Vito.
Calling Vito.
I'm interested now.
Well, this was a resounding success. I hooked it up, it worked first try. I didn't have to mess with any buttons, didn't have to troubleshoot anything. As far as I can tell, it works perfectly. This looks nice. She misses her knob, but she has this like instant mute button and she's got volume here and the steering wheel controls still work. So I'm super happy with it. I love the matte texture. She didn't even know it was touchscreen. I didn't honestly really either. But, oh, you can chat GPT in here?
Oh my gosh, get these out of here.